Well, it's exciting because it's been a long time since my last Grammy nomination and win. And as I've been saying, I've been waiting to balance out my piano. Again, it's exciting uh, to know that your peers feel that your music is worthy of recognition is always an honor and exciting. It's like it's been a long time since I won my last Grammy, and so I'm looking forward to the show. And if I win, so much more the better.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Nashville, because that's where the producer was. The producer that we wanted to do the album happened to be in Nashville. And we, Moses won't come to the mountain. So we went there, but mainly because it is a music city. We knew we'd get great musicians there, great studios, and we ended up doing it in the RCA, Studio A, which is a renowned studio where so many great artists have performed and recorded there. So that was a plus for us, and just a great place to do it because there was so much that would make the album great available to us there. I've wanted to do a gospel album for years now. My past management didn't think that was a viable direction to take, and so kept stalling and putting it off. And finally, I have new management who respects me and my desires and designs for my life and career. And the biggest thing, I think, is just God's timing. It's the right time. Yes, that's been forever since I've done that before, and I've always said that the greatest difference between modern music and the music back then was the spontaneous creativity that can only happen between live musicians playing together and inspiring one another. Well, I think Daru, because I just love him, his playing, and he's just a phenomenal drummer. And Chris Stevens, the producer, chose all the rest of the musicians, none of whom I knew by name. I heard them on their recordings, but didn't know it was them. And so I've always felt that when you're putting together a project, all of the parts that you can't do yourself, you hire people who know what they're doing and let them do it. So that's what I did. I think my favorite track is Amazing Grace. Yeah. Purely because it's autobiographical. It really speaks of God's mercy and love and grace in my life and how it has made things so much easier in life, so much better, brought me through so many difficult times in my life. Most of them, I wrote all of the songs except the two standards, which are Precious Lord. Well, Precious Lord. And the other is a Bob Dylan song, Man of Peace. So, of course, I had nothing to do with the writing of that, but I was pleased that Chris Stevens, the producer, chose that song because it's a great song, and I think it's a very now song. Well, because we need to know that God needs to be uncovered. He's wreaking havoc in our country and our lives, and we need to expose him. I find the inspiration very often in my prayer closet. Yeah, I feel something coming on, and I just grab my phone, and I sing into my phone, or I speak into my phone. Most often speak, because most often I get lyrics. I rarely get a melody, and when I do get a melody, it's not good.
Yeah.
I'm not a good melody writer. I probably won't do a disco album, but you might find a disco gospel song, so we can all dance like David danced.